So when the crowd had gathered, Pilate asked them, "Which one do you want me to release to you, Jesus Barabbas, or Jesus who is called the Messiah?" This was the question asked more than 2,000 years ago by the man who would deliver the Messiah into the hands of the people who were clamoring so much for his crucifixion. We are talking about Pontius Pilate. The story of Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor embroiled in the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, unfolds as a narrative of profound historical and moral inquiry, transcending mere religious significance. Amidst the mysterious decisions surrounding Barabbas and Christ, to the haunting image of Pilate washing his hands, his tale emerges against the backdrop of a tumultuous era characterized by cultural clashes, religious tensions, and the weight of political power. In this exploration, we delve into the life choices and ultimate fate of Pontius Pilate, aiming to unravel the enigma shrouding this pivotal figure in biblical history. Pilate's name frequently surfaces in accounts of Jesus Christ's crucifixion, as he served as the fifth governor of the Roman province of Judea from 26 AD to 36 AD under Emperor Tiberius. Pilate's role in the New Testament narratives is significant, particularly his perplexing decision to allow the release of Barabbas, a notorious criminal, instead of Jesus, whom he recognized as innocent. Matthew 27, verse 19, says, while Pilate was sitting on the judge's seat, his wife sent him this message: "Don't have anything to do with that innocent man, for I have suffered a great deal today in a dream because of him." But despite his wife's premonitory dream urging him to have no involvement with Jesus, Pilate succumbed to pressure and handed Christ over to be crucified after the crowd's demand for Barabbas. To truly grasp the role and significance of Pontius Pilate, we must delve into the historical context of his governance amidst the Roman Empire's occupation of Judea. At the time, Judea was a region marked by a profound cultural and religious divide between the ruling Romans and the indigenous Jewish population. This divide was exacerbated by the heavy taxation imposed by the Roman authorities, which fueled resentment and discontent among the Jewish people. Pilate himself was born into a prominent Roman family, affording him a privileged upbringing and connections within the political elite. It was through these connections that he ascended through the ranks of Roman administration, eventually attaining the position of prefect governor of Judea. This position was one of considerable authority, placing Pilate in charge of maintaining order, collecting taxes, and administering justice in the volatile province. However, Pilate's governance was challenged by the complex dynamics of the region. The Jewish population, deeply rooted in their religious and cultural traditions, viewed Roman rule as oppressive and foreign. This sentiment was further fueled by resistance movements that sought to challenge Roman authority through various means, including sporadic uprisings and acts of defiance. As prefect governor, Pilate found himself navigating these turbulent waters, attempting to balance the demands of Roman rule with the sensitivities and aspirations of the Jewish population. His decisions, particularly those with religious or political implications, were fraught with complexity and often met with resistance from various factions within Judea. In understanding Pilate's actions during the trial and crucifixion of Jesus Christ, it is essential to consider the broader socio-political context in which he operated. The pressures and tensions of Roman occupation, combined with the entrenched cultural and religious divisions within Judea, undoubtedly influenced Pilate's decision-making process and ultimately shaped his legacy in history. However, his tenure was marred by tensions with the Jewish population, exemplified by his handling of Jesus' trial. Pilate's reluctance to take responsibility, as depicted in different gospel accounts, underscores the moral ambiguity of his leadership. Despite finding Jesus innocent, Pontius Pilate yielded to public pressure, ultimately consenting to Christ's crucifixion. This pivotal moment is depicted vividly in the Gospels, where Pilate, after questioning Jesus, declares, "I find no guilt in him," John 18:38. However, faced with the vehement demands of the Jewish leaders and the crowd, Pilate acquiesces, symbolically washing his hands to absolve himself of responsibility, stating, "I am innocent of this man's blood. See to it yourselves," Matthew 27:24. Following this decision, Pilate's subsequent actions further darken his legacy. His governance in Judea was marked by instances of brutal repression, as seen in the Gospel of Luke, when Pilate orders the slaughter of Galileans, mingling their blood with sacrifices, Luke 13:1. These actions underscore the moral complexities inherent in wielding power, as Pilate grapples with maintaining Roman authority while facing internal and external pressures. As Pilate's tenure in Judea draws to a close, he is summoned back to Rome under the reign of Caligula, where he faces an uncertain fate. The recall to the imperial capital carries ominous implications, hinting at potential repercussions for Pilate's actions during his governance in Judea. Traditions and early accounts surrounding Pilate's life converge on a somber note, suggesting a tragic end to his existence. According to the early Christian historian Eusebius, Pilate's final days were marked by disgrace and turmoil, culminating in a gruesome fate, possibly through suicide. Eusebius's narrative, although not without controversy, portrays Pilate as a figure haunted by the consequences of his decisions, ultimately driven to a desperate act by the weight of his guilt and shame. While historical narratives surrounding Pilate's demise may vary, Eusebius's account serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring legacy of moral choices and the consequences they entail. Pilate's tragic end resonates with broader themes of accountability and the complexities of wielding power, underscoring the timeless struggle between conscience and expediency. Pilate's choices in those pivotal moments prompt reflection on the enduring impact of decisions made under pressure, reminding us of the timeless struggle between conscience and expediency. In contemplating Pilate's tale, we are compelled to confront our own moral dilemmas and consider the consequences of our actions, echoing through the annals of history. Thank you for choosing to watch this far. May God bless you abundantly and continue to practice the wisdom of making the right choices and remaining in the truth regardless of the tension you're facing. God bless you in Jesus' name.